Hey, me and Matt here. And, unfortunately, I don't have my glasses that I used to wear when I started 6 years ago, on YouTube. Holy shit, Molly is bleeding. Anyhow, so, yeah, I didn't do a Raw review. I, don't really have time that much, but it was an okay Raw. It was actually, no, it was a really good Raw. They obviously said old school. They meant it. They didn't do the WWF symbol like they did in 2010. However, it started the intro with the 1993 themed music. Uh, yeah, and we definitely know now who's gonna face the Undertaker. There was gonna be, obviously, we all knew CM Punk will take on the Undertaker in WrestleMania 29 at the Met Center, and whatever, I guess. I mean, CM Punk should have faced John Cena and The Rock because nobody has had more conflict with The Rock or John Cena than CM Punk, and I would have enjoyed that. But of course, Vince McMahon and the team, like I've said before many times, like to spoon feed people what they think they want. And what they want is Rock Cena fucking 2. So, I mean, who knows? It could be a good match. It could be a good WrestleMania. Triple H also returned to challenge Brock Lesnar to a fight or a match, whatever. I really hope it's not going to be another street fight or UFC fight, whatever they called it, at SummerSlam. You know, I can't wait to see what they pull out this time. Um, but old school Raw this year. You know, it's funny. A couple years ago, I bought a case of Pepsi Throwback, and you know, this old school Raw stuff always reminds me of Pepsi Throwback because it's in the same can as Pepsi from the late 80s, early 90s, but you'll always see the big ass yellow banner that says Throwback. And that's exactly what this was. This was old school WWF, except instead of WWF, they called it WWE. And and even the Shield cut a really good promo. I mean, well, the Shield always cuts great promos. So I'm not gonna do a review. I'm just gonna say that I was really impressed with the throwback and having Ric Flair come out and manage the Miz as he takes on. Yeah, he took on Dolph Ziggler. And we had Antonio Cesaro beat Sergeant Slaughter alongside Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And I can't remember. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, it was a really good, interesting Raw, and hopefully we're gonna have more build up to WrestleMania. I can't really wait to see what other ideas they have. I mean, we already know that it's 2 rematches, you know, but So, yeah, what the fuck. Anyways, I also want to talk about the fact that apparently in 2020, um, they're not going to have the wrestling at the Olympics, the Greco-Roman wrestling, or yeah, I think it's the Greco-Roman wrestling at the Olympics, and a lot of people have debated that and have said, you know what, I think that's false, I think that's stupid, I think that shouldn't happen. And it's all, I mean, it's true. I mean, wrestling is the oldest sport, and yes, it is a sport. It may be entertainment, but it's also a sport. Um, just like swimming, although I wouldn't really call it a great sport, swimming. You know, you cut wrestling out of the equation, and you're going to spit in the faces of Kurt Angle, you're going to spit in the faces of Brock Lesnar. I don't know if Ken Shamrock, went into the Olympics. Ed Koch, or not Ed Koch, Frank Koch, George Hackenschmidt, Ed Strinkler Lewis, those guys that made wrestling, pro wrestling anyways, what it is today. But this is actual, Greco-Roman wrestling, mat wrestling. So, do I think it should be banned, taken out of the Olympics? No, not at all. They need to keep that where it is. And I'm very disappointed that if they would take it out. But that's, that's my opinion. And I'm sure others will agree, but there you have it. Anyways, so this was, yep. I was going to say something there, but I forgot about that. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.